Hi guys, welcome to our channel. This is going to be just a weekly news item. It does change daily because we are seemingly going into another wave. It's not been officially confirmed that yet, but as of today, I think it's now 24 cases. So I'm not going to start off with the COVID news. I'll start off with the general news first. But before I do that, I just want to welcome our new subscribers. Thank you for joining our channel. Appreciate your support during this pandemic. Being a travel agency and mainly concentrating on Western tourists coming in, basically it's a struggle. So just thank you for joining us. Another thing to talk about is my separation of Vietnam village life. We've moved all the old videos over to its dedicated channel. So if you're interested in real Vietnam village life, then please head on over to that channel. The link is on screen and also in the description below. I've been actually doing a bit of work this morning. We've been filling in some pipe work at the back yesterday. For the houses, both houses, and so we were just filling in with soil. So that was 3 hours of back-breaking work. There are 3 live streams. I was trying to get it right on the mobile phone. A few teething errors, but have a look there. There's a couple of videos there worth looking at. It's a blistering hot day. It's 31 degrees I think now, and I'm doing this at lunchtime. Well done. Okay, so obviously with the Vietnam Village channel separating, it's given me more scope to concentrate on the travel channel with other things that I'd like to show you, like beautiful destinations, food, city life and information as well, in particular news videos as well. So okay, so moving on to a bit of general news from Vietnam. It was last week, but Taiwan have been eyeing up a travel bubble with a few countries. I didn't really take it serious because they were basing their results on their travel bubble between Taiwan and Palau, which is a small island of 18,000 population in the middle of the ocean there. And so to think that they're going to set up travel bubbles with Vietnam, Guam, Hawaii, Philippines, Malaysia and Singapore because of those results is a bit comical, really. I mean, they could set up with Phu Quoc, like I've mentioned before in other videos, but not the whole of Vietnam. It just hasn't. It's just not going to work. So that was a little bit of news that I thought was quite funny, really. Some good news. If you've ever been to Vietnam and ridden a motorbike, you've probably done the Hai Van Pass. I've done it a few times, and many of you have probably done it as well, backpacking through Vietnam. It's a fantastic journey. It's about 25 kilometers long between the province of Hue and Da Nang. It's got into the top 10 world most popular Instagram posts. So with 55,000 pictures tagged with the hashtag Hai Van Pass, and I'm probably guilty of one of those. So it's been ranked just behind the Great Ocean Road in Australia, the Big Sur in California, and the Jebel Hafid in the UAE. So it's up there alongside some great roads and some great views, scenic roads. So basically it's done well. Hai Van Pass is about 500 meters above sea level. So you get to get some great views down onto into the ocean. I've actually done the bike ride by video as well. So if you have a look on screen, is it up there or is it up there? It's up here somewhere. Have a look at that video after you've seen this, and it is a good video. Also, have a look at the train journey. Now, I feel the train journey is a better way to see the Hai Van Pass views because you're closer to the sea. So have a look at that video that's just up on screen as well. Me and my family, we travelled from Hue through into Da Nang, and I filmed the journey. That's even better than the bike ride, so have a look at that. The weekend has been a holiday most of the world, so with the Labor Day and etc. But the 30th of April was Reunification Day here in Vietnam, and so a lot of people had a 4-day break. Huge crowds have been gathering in the typical locations like Nha Trang and Da Nang and Da Lat. I think Da Lat had over 125,000 over the weekend. Similar probably with Nha Trang and Da Nang, but down in Bai Sao, in Vung Tau, they had 70,000 visitors just on that first day, the 30th of April. So you see the pictures of the beach. It's quite funny because all the Vietnamese are fully clothed on the beach. That's the typical way of going on the beach. They don't want to get burnt. Whereas us daft Westerners, we go out in bikinis and trunks and bake in the sun all day. They will go during the day, but they'll be fully clothed. So it's quite funny to see. But you see the crowds; it's unbelievable. And disappointingly, though, not many people were wearing masks. They did have about 500 staff walking around trying to get people to wear them, but not many people were wearing them. And it's a bit of a risky time because of what's happening in Cambodia and Laos. So, with a lot of illegal entrants coming in, so they should have been wearing masks. But you're on holiday, you're on the beach, you wouldn't wear a mask, right? So it's a bit disappointing, but it's what's happening. So that's a little bit of the news. So now on to the COVID, the juicy bits. Starting on the evening of the 30th. Now I published a video on the 30th, but it was on the morning, so when I filmed it, so I missed a couple of things. But I'm just going to run over the main points and not make this a hell of a long video. So 30th, we've got 4 Indian experts to come in and 1 Vietnamese hotel worker in a quarantine hotel, all come up with new cases of the Indian strain, which is disappointing. This is a B1167, and apparently it's a double mutant strain, and we have the first in Vietnam. So from the 4 Indian experts, this 1 Vietnam hotel worker has developed the strain. So on the 1st of May, there was 14 new cases. Three of those were community transmissions, 11 imported. Of those 3 community transmissions, they were all related to the Hanoi situation, where case number 2899, it was a person who came from Japan, quarantined in Da Nang, and then ventured up north back home to Hanoi to self-isolate, but then developed the virus and has passed it on. So as of that time, the 1st of May, there was 16 new local cases since Thursday, so that's sprouted up a bit. At that time there had been 510,000 people vaccinated, so that's crept up a few 100,000 since the last time I did a video. So that seems to be cracking on. On to the illegal entrance and these borders we have with Laos and Cambodia. I mean, there's a huge border. I think the border to Cambodia is about 1,200 kilometers long, and the border between Vietnam and Laos is over 2,100 kilometers long. So you can imagine that's stretching over 10 northern and central provinces for the Laos border. So you can imagine the task these border guards have at controlling these illegal entrants. I did mention, I think it was 108 that came in recently over the month of April, and now, you know, there's still people coming in and getting missed. So what they've done is they've sent more, like hundreds of military personnel to the border to Laos and Cambodia to combat this. So let's hope they can manage to stop more creeping through, but there's so many different ways to get in through the border, and people want to get in, they're doing it. Moving on to the Hanoi region, where actually this seems to be the main outbreak at the moment from this 1 person, the 2899 case. There's looking, it's a bit too close for comfort, to be honest, because It's close to my province. It's actually only 30 kilometers away. The actual area, the commune that was being locked down, is 30 kilometers away from me. So that's a bit too close to for comfort, but it's been locked down, and there's been they've closed all the schools as well. So between the 3rd and the 9th of May, they're closing the schools, so they're all going to be taught online, learning online. As I say, this is all related to that patient 2899. He did have 3 negative tests through the 14 days quarantine, but then when he got home, he started developing symptoms. So moving on to the 2nd of May, yesterday. So 6 women have tested positive after coming in contact with a Chinese expert, and this is in Vinh Phuc province. The Chinese expert had been travelling around, went to Sapa and other localities like Taiwan, etc., returned back to China, and then a day later he's tested positive. And so these 6 women have been to get tested, and on Sunday they found that they're actually positive as well. So they're being treated at the National Hospital of Tropical Diseases in Hanoi. Another disappointing part of it. As you may have seen, Vietnam is locking down bars and karaoke parlours and all sorts up and down the country, and this is probably still while people were on holiday. So imagine being on holiday and all these places shutting down. It's not much of a holiday, is it? So with Vietnam closing all these places down with just a few cases, I think it's actually 24 as of today, 24 cases, closing everything down. Do you still think the international tourists are going to be allowed in if they're doing this now for such a low number of cases? I don't think so. And those people who are bringing up YouTube videos to tell you that it's all excitable, and it's not happening, guys. I don't see it. I hope I'm proved wrong, because I want to get my business up and running. This is not doing anything at the moment. I'm doing videos because I've got no business. So I'd like it to be open. I'd like you guys to be able to come in and book holidays with us, right? So on to the 2nd of May evening time. 2 more cases in Hanoi, that made it 18 since Thursday. And then this morning we just found out there's 32 Chinese illegal entrants found hiding in Hanoi. They've been found in Nam Tu Liem district, and they're all being tested at the moment. I don't think they've been tested positive yet, but they're being tested for the first time now. So that might come up in the news soon, or today after I've filmed this. So after over 1 month of no cases, it's now at 24. It's looking like 6 in Vinh Phuc. Ha Nam got 12. And then 6 between Hanoi, Hung Yen and Ho Chi Minh City. So that's a quick update, guys. I'm not, as I say, a news agency. I'm just delivering a little bit of news that I read up on a morning after back-breaking bloody work today. So it's just something to give you to think about, and give you that positive or negative look at how things are developing in Vietnam. Okay, I'm going to stop rabbiting. I'm rambling now. So that's it for now, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to Vietnam Village Life. It's a great channel and full of loads of different videos already, so do check it out. Cheers, guys. See ya.